Hello and welcome to episode 28 of Seclusion. And as you can see, it is finally time for me to unfortunately shed the Ironman helmet and go back to a regular account. Again, I'm going to be treating this account as an Ironman, but I just am going to buy the stuff for the whatever it is, the fire. I keep the brazier. So I think it's just this guy. I've actually never done this because obviously reason. Uh, Review. Um, do you just hit this? Mode can be downgraded after a warning period of 7 days. Am I gonna have to wait a week for me to play this game? No Ironman restrictions. I'd like to stop. Proceed. Okay. And there we go. So I have to wait a week to play this game. I honestly wish I knew that, but whatever. I ironically lost my membership before or right when I finished getting the brazier unlocked, so I'm not losing out on any days or anything like that. So I guess I'll see you guys. Well, I'll start recording episode 28 in a week. I honestly wish I looked up how long it would take to cancel it. I mean, I understand why there's a reason, if in case you do it by mistake or something like that. But I mean, that takes some effort to do as well. But I really wish I just did this a week ago so I could start playing tomorrow. But of course, I did not. So, yay for another week of waiting. I gave it some thought, hence why I have had to make a few tries on this one. But I think what I'm gonna do is basically just take a week off from RuneScape, let the uh, Iron Man mode wear off, I guess is a word for it, and come back to this for well, hopefully 2 week grind to get to 99. Don't know if it'll honestly be possible, but I mean, I just gotta try it. I thought about getting membership and just doing other stuff for a week, like maybe trying to get to doing it without losing Iron Man mode. But to do that, I would have a lot of stuff that I would have to grind. If I did it in my region, it would take well over a week to do. If I did it out of my region, then it's not in the spirit of the account, and it would feel like I'm cheating anyways. Not to mention, thanks to uh, the Swan Song, I think it is, it taking 100 quest points, I would need to do loads of quests that definitely would take me out of my region, which again would just feel out of this account's specs. So even though I have a way to get 99 just by doing it like 40k an hour in what I have already, I think I would much prefer just going for what I grinded out, cheating a little bit to get into the ice region, exploring that, and getting 99 over there. It just makes me feel like it would be a better ending to this account. Even though, yes, there's cheating involved, it could have been probably done a little bit better, but it's just what makes, or what I feel is right. In this week break, I'll probably just be doing stuff IRL just to kind of let myself no life this as I have been for like the past month or whatever this account's been going for. But I will get on occasionally, maybe, and just kill some of these easier guys like the pirates and ice giants, maybe some ice warriors, stock up on some ruins. I mean, with my free to pay, no, I want the map. With my free to play, I'm quite limited with what I can go to. I mean, all I really have is right here, Remington a little bit, and Trana, I guess, technically, and a little bit of Karamja, making basically what's in this dungeon what I can get to and actually have some use for, because they do drop some ruins. That's about all I can get from them. But I may play a little bit, hope to get some random events and get stocking up on lamps to get the 40 get the 40 agility that I wanted, but obviously I can't put stuff on it right now, which is annoying. So for the most part, this account's just gonna stagnate for a week. Fun fact about down here, I guess. The level 26 actually has the loot table, while the 23s only drop bones. Ever. So, I guess, even though they're in the same track, gosh darn it. Even though they're in the same track, it doesn't really matter. And, oh, this might be been a mistake. I'll fix this. And we are back being a members and no longer Iron Man, which sucks, but I'm still gonna treat this account as an Iron Man. But yeah, I really didn't do that much off of the membership, I guess, just because I was worried about getting this account banned too, doing some weird kills in an obscure area, and I have good experience that the customer service here does not give a shit, so yeah, I was very worried about losing this account and all this progress. And here we go, all the stuff bought. And yeah, I did trade over the stuff for the bond. Actually got a decent deal seeing it's just like 16 mil right now. But anyways, moment of truth, let's see if I can actually build this thing. It does look like I can build it, so let's just click this. And it looks promising. 1300 XP. And the brazier is right there. Love to see it. And off we go to test to see if I actually can go into the icy waters. Now, while I'm traveling here, I might as well talk a bit. So, I had quite a lot of time just to think about things, and overall, I probably should have just kept my Iron Man status and not done the exceptions, because just looking at what they give you, it's really, of course, icy waters right here. Let's just do the icy waters first. Will I get hurt? I will not. Perfect. But there's immediately danger. Wonderful. So, anyways, I probably shouldn't have done it because there's really not much content in either of the spots I unlocked, seeing as I can't go here. Quest locked. Here is kind of cool because there's a dungeon that I have no idea what's in, but the only other island is here. And as you can see, it doesn't look like there's much. So really, I could have done without it, but I was far too along with it to give up now, so I'm just gonna roll with it. It is funny that they put a sled here, seeing as someone managed to slide the wrong way. I'd like to see the jump they got there. Yeah, no kidding. But yeah, that's funny to see. Dwarven Wizard Stout Bomb. And completely drained combat, but it gave me a boost to magic. Magic, smithing, and mining. How much was it? Like, I don't know. I don't want 4 levels, 3, or no, that's 2. So 3, 2, and 2. Can I get it again? No, of course not. Graveyard Corpse Reviver. This is gonna send me to death, isn't it? It looks dangerous. Drink it. It doesn't send me to death, but it gives me a corpse. But he's here to stay. He can't attack me. He has an axe, though. I wonder if I can get anything from him. But seeing as he's level 103, it might not be worth it. Can I even wield it at level... Yes, I can. Perfect. That's my combat. How much health do you have here, guy? Attack the corpse. He has 90 HP. Not too much. I'll kill him. Maybe I can get something fun. I mean, it's very stupid if you can, but it would be very funny to get the zombie axe from him. Coming up to the moment of truth, he's probably just gonna drop bones. And it appears to... Okay, so he just regenerates forever, huh? Okay, whatever. Okay, so I stand corrected. The Iceland is quite terrifying, because I imagine the Krakens attack me. The rest of them have. So it is very dangerous in here. And you can't really see his model because he's super dark, but yeah, that's horrifying. Snuck past the Krakens again to get a bottle of West Meltwater. It's another dangerous one. Sure, let's give him a friend. Oh, it just freezes me. Okay. And I avoided this water because I assume it hurts you, but sure, let's just test it out. This is a horrible idea. Yeah, but very bad idea. And it's killing me. Great. That was dumb. That was very, very dumb. So this water might be one of the dumbest ways to die. So I guess you could say I really got myself in hot water with deciding to turn in it, huh? Heh. Yeah, don't worry. I'll cool my head off. And I promise that hopefully the rest of this episode will be pun free. But I just had to make that stupid joke at my own stupidity. At least let me make something out of that. And there's something to the west. Probably nothing more. Okay, a little bit funny that the KGP are monitoring their one of their most dangerous enemies, seeing as they are right here. So, funny to see. And another free prayer pot right next to it. Cool. Apparently, they also brew booze because here's KGP's standard issue martini. What is this? It gives you a penguin. Oh, for the love of the penguin teleports me. Oh, great. I'm pissed that they teleported me, but they killed a shark by slapping it. So, yeah, don't mess with penguins, people. Even if they are level 2. Funny enough, a clue turtle gave me a lead clue I can actually do the step of. Now, it's almost a 0% chance of me actually completing a lead, because I would have to get a bunch of these. But still funny that it at least was a place I can go to. And here is the monster I can never pronounce, Sukwa. I think that's how you say it. Free cola. That gives you a massive boost to practically everything. Can I get more of this, please? No, of course not. Soul juice. It's another dangerous one, huh? Yeah, that's real dangerous. Okay then. So death comes back. Okay, I'm very hurt now. And basically out of supplies to recover from it. Winter sun. Please don't teleport me again. Oh, for... Ah. We are on the other side of the map, and I will not learn my lesson, because I am curious what this water will do. But at least I'm going to reverse, so I will hopefully be able to speed away once this starts destroying my ship. Let's just take a peek. Getting in. Yep. There it goes. 50. Go? Yeah. So, extreme cold in this one. Very funny, it was extreme heat one side, extreme cold on the other. And with this dead magical plant, that is my last charting task for this island. For this island. For this sea. There's officially no more in here. So, unless I decide to cheat again, I am done with this book. But sadly, this did not get me to level 80, which is a shame. I got a book of knowledge, so I was going to grind out my agility level first and use the lamp in this book of knowledge, but I just can't wait. So let's see what I get for this. Can I get some training? I can get some training. 2K again. Okay. Not really that much, but the big thing is the drinks. Moment of truth. I have these two. Can I get this one? Uh, yeah, boost everything, whatever. Uh, I have done enough charting for it. Perfect. I'll just buy it. Perfect. Now for the big one, can I get this? Uh, of course I can. Great. I wish I knew how many I did. You have to do 70. What am I on? I went through a lot of stuff, seeing if there was any way for me to cheese getting the 2.5% boost XP, and as far as I know, there's not. Oh, that's still up. That needs to go away. But yeah, that's quite the disappointment because according to the wiki, it says you need 70 Cs completed. According to Google, it says there's 83 Cs in RuneScape. And according to that quest helper that you just saw, I've done all besides 12. So quick maths makes it sound like I should have gotten it. But then you get to the drink itself, and it says you gotta complete the entire charting book, which would require me to make an exception for the potion I need, for the inoculation station, and to grind out a bunch more animate bars to make animate keel for the crystal waters. If I could even do all of them without doing the Priffindus. Tears of the, not Tears of the Kingdom. Uh, whatever the quest is. But yeah, that is very disappointing, but I guess I'm just gonna have to live being 2.5% less efficient. I'm still very disappointed I wasn't able to do the drink thing, but at least in my time waiting for my Iron Man to go away, I looked into it and I don't think I actually need level 40 agility for this quest. It says that it's recommended so you can get to the place and mine the coal and not bring it, but I think I can get away with not actually being able to do it. So I'm gonna try it and see what happens. Obviously, Royal Trouble needs it, needs the 40 agility, but I don't think I'm gonna do that quest anyway, so let's just hope for the best with this one, I guess. Of course, that would also mean that I wasted the last, I don't know, 10, 20, whatever lamps and books I've been getting, but whatever, such is the life of a RuneScaper. While I was at it, I decided to get an upgrade because, I mean, I can. It will be in my chunk here, so just a little bit of an early one, but there's a rune kite shield for me. I could grind out the other one, but it'll take so long, I probably won't. I need to craft the yak supplies, so there's level 46. And for my next thing, I did see it from, I think it was a Chunkman account, but yeah, I'm just gonna upgrade my cannon and we're gonna go get another grind. And here we are. I'm just gonna be attacking the bull sharks because, like I said, oh, I should have brought armor. Or not armor, I should have brought healings, but whatever. But yeah, I know you can get some adamant legs and, well, you can get adamant, what is it called? Crossbow as well, and even, a staff of water, I think it is, which isn't a battle staff, so it's not super helpful for me, but the adamant plate legs would. Well, that was easy. It was literally the second kill, seeing as I took the time to move from my cruddy ship to the one that actually has armor. So, yeah, grind done. And there we go. One annoying quest completed. And it's gonna give me 46 strength because I dumped it all in there and nothing else. So there is this island, and this island open up. So I now have two banks, and that's about all I'm gonna ever use them for. Well, I was gonna use the boost from these things in a keg, seeing as you can unlimited drink and get +2, which would get me my 80. But of course, I need one more plank because I got a few before I did the shark grind while I was at Pandemonium, but I grabbed four instead of five. So I gotta go get the fifth one. There we are, one more keg, and can I do it in here? Yes, perfect. So this should give me a +2 boost, I believe, which will be more than enough. Moment of truth, one drink, and yep, 81 sailing. Perfect. So I'll just do this till I get level 80, and then we'll see where gives me the best XP per hour. There's level 80. I'll finish this run and before I see what salvage I get. Obviously, I did one already, but just to be safe, let's do one more. Here we are with two full trips. So, got a Farseer helm and a few Fremnik ones. Maybe you can get the other ones, I don't know. Apparently, they're worth high ouching, but I got two in 232. Is that really how much I did? That was a lot more than I thought it did. Anyways, so I got 2 out of 232. It might not be worth bringing ruins. I'll play around with it and see what it matters, but bunch of nails I can't use, cannonballs. But the big thing that matters is the mahogany. Wow, I butchered that one. Mahogany planks. This I can finally upgrade to Mithril stuff once I get enough. I got 5 already, so that's already enough for my salvaging hook. But I don't think there's one here. There is, perfect. But I need a bank. Where's... I can't build that bank, so I have to go back to a bank. But anyways, I'll build that as soon as I can. And basically everything else is kind of just trash. Maybe I'll just keep these for money, because, I mean, this account needs to make up for all the bonds I use somehow, I suppose. And they take up one no matter what. But at least I get mahogany. That's really the only thing I care about, to be quite honest. One mithril hook. Not sure if this is how it's meant to be used or what, but it works for me. But this little line here, if I zoom in, it gives you estimated tiles to each place. So for this one to get from this salvage over to the bank is 402. To get over to this one is 350. And this one is 443. So these are all of the Fremnik ones that I can get. And well, this one goes to Piscarilius, but either way. So it seems like the fastest route is this one for me. I don't think it matters that much because this can't be right. I mean, there could be a boat here or a boat here. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna start with this and just use this for my XP. Hopefully this path is clear. I forget if there's Kraken or something else here, but I'll find that out, I guess. So, do you ever move your character into an annoying spot only to realize that you actually probably shouldn't have, because in your bank you don't have what you need because there's no construction spot here. There is one over here, but there's no bank. So I'm gonna have to take stuff from here and bring it over here. Not the end of the world, I guess, but with how dangerous this is, yeah, that kind of sucks. One mahogany cargo hold. Another salvaging hook. And I can finally see what my XP per hours can look like. And with this, my boat is as max I care to bring it. So it honestly looks pretty good being basically all mithril. I'm quite happy with it. I'm quite happy that I noticed that she wasn't at her post when I was still in Relica, because, yeah, she apparently isn't good enough to use a mithril salvaging hook. Didn't know that was a thing. I mean, he can use the mithril cannon fine. Can you use the mithril hook? Other facility. Um, okay. Gonna have to figure this one out. Apparently, all of my problems were already fixed. If what I read about uh, well, it's not on the ship. The kegs are like, or whatever they're called, barrels. So, do you have any rewards for me? I got that. Yep. Specialty Whirlpool Surprise. Rum, fresh bananas, rum, sugarcane, and rum. Great. 2 glasses of it. And yeah, you'll be selling it. Wonderful. I don't care about the rest, but apparently this will give me, well, it gives +3 sailing, but it should give minimum +2 deckhandness. That just sounds wrong, but anyways, it should give +2 for basically everything if I read it right. And yeah, problem solved. Well, as long as I can buy it anyways. Let's just take a quick peek. Someday today. And are you going to finally have something else that's actually useful? Yes, you do. Perfect. So I'll buy a bunch of these and be right back. So out with the paradillints or whatever, and in with the Whirlpool Surprise. Need it. I don't want to fill it. I want to empty it. Yes, empty it. They really need to add an animation for this. Whirlpool Surprise. There we go. So now we should no longer have an issue if I do this, other facility, and salvage hook. Wonderful. Back to the grind. And doing a very rough test, it equaled out to about like 54K an hour for me, which isn't bad seeing as it was like 30 or 40K or whatever doing the last one, which was killing stingrays and salvaging. And this is one heck of a lot more AFK. Plus, that was when I was filling up 120 slots. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with this. After dealing with it for a little bit, I realized my salvage station being placed here is nothing but a waste of time. Doesn't waste much going from here to there, but it still adds up with how much salvage I'm gonna have to do. So, I'm gonna have to fix this. I did the grind already, so I'm just gonna quickly do it. One salvage station in the correct place, and my keg back. And here we go. Even if it's pulled from the chest, it's so much faster to do this versus going all the way here. I do wonder if I can do it from the same tile, though. Hello? There we are. Can I do it here? No. But still a little bit faster. I got a smashed mirror. Um, doesn't reflect much. Yeah, no kidding. Okay, so it's just another XP lamp, and it was in 1500. Not too bad. And yes, I know that for XP, I'd be better off dropping everything, but come on. That's just not what RuneScape's about. Plus, if I just got the salvage and dropped it, there would be nothing to show. All I'd be showing is, oh, look, I dropped thousands upon thousands of salvage for no reason. With this search, it should be 85. And finally, level 87. We can now bolt a Grimstone and do merchant shipwrecks, which will probably be my home until 99. But first, we are well overdue with some exploration, so let's see what this island has to offer us. Well, I think you guys saw it, but the castaway decided to give me XP and get off here. He might be a little bit screwed, but whatever. So there's seals to attack, and they auto attack. Great. That's wonderful. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna have to run to the dungeon here and see what they have. Because, of course, I don't have prayer, and I don't got food. So maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Probably should go get some food, but I don't know. I just sent it and it was thankfully fine. They hit me for 9, but that's about it. So there's frost dragons now? What do these do? Ice to see you. Great. And chill jellies. Cool. Uh, I assume everything has a fire weakness here. Probably might have to grind that fire staff if I actually want to use it, though. There's an ancient furnace, which, very old furnace. Thank you. Very helpful. Inspect a cold mold. What is it for? Okay, there is another spot over there, but these things have been auto-targeting these guys, so I'm probably just gonna insta-die if I try and do that. But it does look like there's a safe spot if I wanna see what these guys drop, so maybe I'll do that later. But as for right now, there's still more to do. Now that I'm taking a break from salvaging anyways, I'm gonna see if I can get crewmates. Because, uh, 85, you got one, and 90. So this one, I know I can get here if I can get it at, well, it's 90, so I'm hoping I can just boost and get it, seeing as it should be something you only boost once for, but we'll find out. But this Brimhaven one probably won't be able to get because with Brimhaven, I only have the very tip here. So if he's somewhere here, I haven't seen him, but more than likely he's in the actual town. I'll still look for him, but don't think I'll be able to get him. Anyways, I think it's you, right? So, obviously, I'm level 90 sailing now. Can I hire you? I see you. Great. Yeah, just can you join my crew? Sure. Okay. Whether I can actually use her before I'm level 90 is a different matter, but it does look like you can boost to get people. Oh, and I forgot to show it before, but in case you're wondering what, uh, I don't even remember what level I started at, but the grind gave me a decent amount of helmets to use and ouch, so I don't have to worry about money anymore, but almost 10,000 pulls, so it was a long journey. As expected, Charlie Jim is way down here, which is well my zone, so he will not be my friend today. Such a shame, but at least I was able to get the level 91 just a little bit early. Alright, first off, I don't need a boost for her to work, so that's nice to see. And she has the best helmetship, so she is gonna do that to save myself a little bit of hassle, even though it cuts off my XP by just a small bit. But anyways, there is just snow knights here. There is a lockbox, 2 of them. Let's see what these got. Charred Island. Oh, great. So I have to go there again. And is this just gonna be a regular one? 76 thieving. Okay. And the cave. Um, okay, so I'm gonna assume that that's quest locked. So I guess I'm done with exploring. With that being done, we'll just get a taste of what will likely be my new home for the next uh 12 levels. Um, okay, so it just ended. But they're giving me some teasers of what's here. So I'll get a taste of it, and then we'll start the grind for real. It's 200 XP per, which is nice to see. Can another one come up anytime soon, please? I just had two back to back. Um, of course. Well, just take my word for it. It's 200 per. My first run is done, and it's worth quite a lot, to be quite honest. I mean, it kind of sucks that red topazes are the bulk of the worth, seeing as, well, I just won't be able to keep them. And sadly, a bunch of high tier herbs drop, so they're gonna be sucky to drop as well, but I mean, I don't got a herb sack, so what can I do? The weird thing is the rune javelin's here. Not sure why that's here, but whatever. I banked them, so I guess I have them if you ever get the use of them. But you also get just cold hard cash, which is quite weird. I'll just have to figure out what stacks I'm gonna do. Obviously, these two are gonna be one, but I'll see what I'll keep, what I'll drop, and hopefully I can get pretty good runs. And there's one inventory completed. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna keep the red topaz just for money's sake, but it's not too bad. I think I got, I don't know, like six, maybe eight loads of my inventory, and it almost feels like I get more per each one than I did with the uh Fremenic one. So I'm I don't feel too bad about keeping them. I'll see. I keep on thinking I'm the one that's steering, but she's invisible anyways. But yeah, that's gonna get need to get used to. But overall, I think this is basically what each inventory is gonna be. Lots of red topaz. I'll keep the high value seeds and the high value herbs and the money, and that's about it. So I was making this clip to say I'm getting like 90 to 100k XP per hour here, which is amazing. Thought it would be like 80, but more importantly, why are these so stupidly expensive? I kept them when I killed these guys, but I swear they were like 40k when I did it. Why are these 500k each now? That is insanity. Level 90, and as you can see, there are some dragon things hidden here, like some stupidly priced nails. Really hope you don't need too many of these because that's just insanity. Luckily, cannonballs don't seem to be worth that much. Oh, and there's a bunch of weird stuff like a tooth key and 3 drops of ruined javelins, nature talismans. Very weird, but whatever. And apparently the special drop is the moldy Dow. I got a lot of those, but yeah, about 1k each pull. I of course clicked off of it to just dump everything like I have been, but there's level 2, yes. Level 92 sailing, so I am almost out of here, just have to do this about another 1.5 times. So we'll just say 20,000 pulls I need, even though that's probably a little bit light, but whatever. Anyways, I can at least try and get the last crewmate here. I don't know if I'll be able to get him or not, but I'm definitely gonna try. Well, I was gonna go through a whole journey of trying to find him here, but literally you ride your boat and he's just right there. So I think maybe I saw him before and just didn't realize it, but yeah, he can definitely be a part of my crew because he's well within the square. Was not expecting it, but it's a nice benefit. Hopefully he can get, I think it's deck handiness or something that helps you with the, what are they called? The salvage hooks. So hopefully he has a good score for that, but honestly, if he doesn't, it's not the end of the world. But anyways, let's get my last crewmate here. Uh, you're a sailor. Can you join me? Perfect. Wish I could have read it more, but I really didn't want the bonus to go. I know I have plenty of time, but I've been burned by that a few too many times to fully trust it. So faster is always better. But anyways, now to get like 25,000 pulls from that salvage and we'll be about 99. 94. 98. It took ages, but with one more click, I there is 99 sailing. I have finally gotten it. Now let's just quickly head over and get the cape. And it feels like it's taking so long just because I I'm so excited. Uh, there you are. Hello, heard about you. I don't care. Come, just let me buy my cape. Can you tell me about the cape? So can I have one? Like most of the rabble, you actually put some work. Okay. Small price for a fantastic cape. Perfect. And there we are. I can finally wear the cape. It looks, well, uh, there it is. It looks good, to be quite honest. It does look like it's trimmed already, to be quite honest, even though it's definitely not. But yeah, I quite like it. Still, I'm probably not the first one to have an untrimmed sailing cape, but I at least am the first one to finish doing a sailing locked account. But more importantly, let's just see what we got here. Emotes. This, I made sure I did not see it all. Okay. I honestly love this. I honestly think that might be one of my favorite emotes. So, yeah, this cape is soured all around. So, this account has finally reached its goal. I got my untrimmed sailing cape, which I still love just because this emote is the best one I've seen, but I still got some time left in my membership, so I might as well go for some other things that I wanted to get to, but just didn't think I would have time for. Well, to start off, I just realized I didn't actually show the ending loot, but here you go. 33,000 polls worth 31 million, which is pretty solid. Stuff's gone down in price a bit, but it's still crazy to see. And I definitely will not be running low on funds anytime soon. So, yeah, overall, it was AFK and quite worth doing. It's just a shame I didn't have like the herb sack and whatever, but this count couldn't get it. To start us off for real this time, if you haven't noticed, my hair got a bit weird with all those drinks that I found. So we're just gonna quickly build a dresser here. Get that. And let's get ourselves looking a little bit better. There we are, all cleaned up. I tried a mustache, but honestly, I'm not a big fan of them. Uh, yeah, well, he likes it. So let's just see. Yeah, it's just a little bit too sharp in this game for me. So we're gonna be clean shaven again, but at least we look sharp now. Yeah, sorry. Next, we're gonna see what those ice dragons drop. I can only assume that they're weak to fire, so I got 1,000 cast of Firebolt. We'll see where it gets us. I have some Law Ruins just so I can Teddy grab, because apparently I can safe spot them, but I'm almost certain that I'm definitely gonna die if I even get grazed by any of them. First kill done, and this is honestly terrifying. Plus, these guys are pretty tanky if I'm not using my prayers. But just out of curiosity, let's just see how much that kill was. 6k, and most of that's from the bones. But we'll see if they got any goodies for me. Most likely, I'm probably not going to spend too much time here. And I'm just going to end it here. Almost out of ruins. Did quite a few kills, but nothing all that special. Does have some good drops, I mean, dragon arrow tips, but nothing to write home about, really. Still, it's kind of interesting, plus they're dragons, so it's cool. It's just a bit special how you literally, well, I just will say spawn when you come up here, right on the safe spot. Like, he can't get me here, he can't get me there, and they actually are pretty slow about trying to get you, so it's a bit goofy here, but whatever. It's a fun mob to train fire attacks on, I guess. My next mission is, seeing as I've completed my quest, I guess I'll say, I'm gonna go for a little bit of fashion, because a ruined scimitar doesn't really match the sea theme, but the brine saber certainly would. So I'm just gonna see if I can get this kind of fast, hopefully anyways. I will admit I used the keys that I had, well, the ones I could, seeing as I have very limited anti-poison, before I realized it's a free-to-play boss, so it's not going to give anything all that important, so I just stopped and cut it out of the video. So instead, let's just talk to Olaf here, see if I can get this quest started, and get my Brine Saber. Let's just pretend me going to the wrong person never happened, and instead, here is level 40 fire making, so I can now hopefully go to the Brine Rats. Finally, here we are, and hopefully I get lucky and it doesn't take a while, but if it does, I still think the fashionscape's worth it. Unfortunately, I got unlucky with Brine Rats. I'm currently over 700 kills, and still no Brine Saber to be seen. But my membership is about to come to an end, so I guess I'm just gonna have to go without. It's okay though, seeing as this account has done some amazing things just in the sale and knock chunks, with some exceptions, of course. But overall, I quite enjoy just going through all the new stuff that RuneScape gave us with sailing. I quite enjoyed not knowing anything about it. Something about not using the wiki or anything like that makes it just enjoyable to explore by yourself more. Yes, I certainly was not the fastest in the world, and I definitely could have been faster if I actually looked stuff up, but that's not the fun of it. Because honestly, all the new stuff they have been coming out is quite good. And this is the first time I've been able to just decide not to use the wiki or get any help and still have a massive amount of content to burn through. So they really are doing a great job with all the updates to old school. Now, of course, there are some bad parts about this, which in my case would certainly be the customer service. Every other part of old school RuneScape seems to be pretty solid, but customer service just sucks. And yes, I'm still bitter about losing my Seaclusion account to be on this off-brand one. But it just seems like they have cruddy AI doing the customer service, so Yeah, I'm just kind of up a boat with that one. But everything else about old school RuneScape, I quite enjoy, and it's quite enjoyable. But anyway, I think the best way to end this account will be to do what any person that believes the world is flat would do, and that is to sail to the edge of the map. Because our world is flat, there's a map that says there's nothing here. Let's see what happens. So, it's been great doing this account, but we're about to see what happens when we fall off the world. And unfortunate. I was really hoping that they gave us some sort of little, I don't know, some joke or some sort. But instead, apparently your screen just jiggles. But yeah, thank you for watching, and this is Seclusion completed.